Okay, for 32-14, this is an impairment of an individual asset. Pero palagay ko ang issue dito is alin yung gagamitin natin na fair value, no? Kasi meron naman tayo ditong value in use, yung expected discounted net cash flows na 4 million. Pero may dalawang fair value, no? Yung 4,150,000 at 4,280,000. Okay, so let's have our answer here. So for 32-14, the carrying amount is 4,500,000. Now, yung dalawang fair value, pareho silang mas mataas sa expected discounted net cash flow. So definitely, isa sa kanila yung gagamitin. So alin? Yung 4,150,000 ba or yung 4,280,000? So, ang gagamitin po natin ay yung 4,280,000 na ang label niya dito is fair value assuming the asset is sold stand alone, no? So, ang ating pong impairment is 220,000. Now, bakit yun ang ginamit natin? Fair value in active markets, yung 4,280,000 is more reliable than the fair value of similar assets, 4,150,000. Meron po kasi tayong fair value hierarchy na tinatawag, no? So, basahin nyo lang siya sa PFRS 13. Okay? So, yun po. Ang dahilan kung bakit yung 4,280,000 yung ginamit natin sa measure ng impairment ng asset na to.